For a long time, many operators haven't had the opportunity to learn the fundamental things about milk. And when you decide to take on the DAIRYCRAFT course, you're also taking an important step in protecting your future as an operator. And what we all know is a constantly changing industry now.
To gain a greater understanding of both the process as a whole, of the wider process outside of the area, but also of their own area, and it basically provides extra information on the science behind the steel.
If you're an operator that's got experience, then this is your chance to prove and show your experience and knowledge and be recognised with a national certificate.
For a experienced operator, you kind of fall into doing things shortcut ways, and the basics kind of get pushed to the back, where this course will help bring those basics back, and it will help you in helping others coming through the industry a heck of a lot more than trying to teach them all the shortcuts first.
For those people that are new to the industry, it's a good pathway to get you into the dairy knowledge and learnings that you will need to help you through your journey in life with Fonterra.
Knowledge is security, and with it also comes confidence and opportunities to perhaps open some doors that could lead you anywhere.
DAIRYCRAFT teaches operators more about the why and how of the dairy industry and the processes involved. Things like how milk behaves under certain conditions and its effect on their processes that outside of this program they wouldn't really have had any exposure to up until now.
If you're brand new to the industry, it'll virtually teach you what happens from the milking shed right till it gets sent to a customer, and everything in between.
So you're going to learn about milk composition,
about pathogens and microorganisms and how they affect the industry.
You're going to hone your knowledge about a whole lot of specific process equipment and the processes themselves, plus have an opportunity to show how much you may already know.
For some people that might be looking in powder streams, it'll be what the milk's doing as it makes its way through the evaps then into the dryers. For people in cheese, it'll be looking at what happens to the milk as it makes its way through to become a block of cheese. And for those in cream, what happens with the cream and how we make butter, and
how all that's packaging and why certain things are packaged a certain way to get a different outcome at the end of the line for the customer one, and how we go about satisfying customer needs.
I think I need to quote one of the people who went through the pilot last year to give you the best answer for that. And they said to me that before going through the course, they knew what buttons to push and they knew how to push the buttons. They just didn't know why they needed to push the buttons and run the machines the way they did. Now they know the why.
Well, I've had guys in both the packing room and the plant who have taken part in the pilot say to me, I really never looked at this part of the process before in this light, and I realise now there's a lot of information that I was sort of had passed over, that it's enlightening me to some of the background knowledge behind why I do certain things in my job, why the machinery runs the way it is, why it's set the way it is.
Benefits then by increasing the amount of info they have to draw on, particularly when operating and especially problem solving. I know when I was an operator, I felt quite uncomfortable if someone come and asked me about a question about my area and I didn't have the answer and I felt that I should. So it rounds out an operator a bit more, makes them feel a bit more comfortable in their area.
Broadens your knowledge laterally into what you're doing. Like I've said before, anyone can operate a machine, anyone can pull levers to make certain things happen to product, but broadening your knowledge laterally makes you understand why you're doing that sort of stuff. It'll increase your awareness of what's around you and why you're doing certain things.
Of course, if you know more and you're interested in your learning, you're going to put that to practice in your job. And if everyone's doing that in our plant, it's going to be beneficial.
But once they've got some extra information, they can also pass that on to other people. So often our operators are training other operators, and being able to have that extra information to impart and push on down the train and train other people as well is really beneficial.
On a personal level, I just want guys to have the confidence and feel that they can take information they learn in DAIRYCRAFT and use it however they want during their day at work.
Coaches support by guiding learners through the DAIRYCRAFT process. We're all very familiar with the course content.
Someone you could go to for advice on where certain things can be found to answer certain questions, how certain questions need to be answered, whether you're on the right track.
We can also provide feedback and pointers on just that little bit extra that they might need just to finish that question up to fully answer it.
The in-between between primary ITO, our assessor, and the learners going through. So I can also help the assessors greater understand what it is that the learners are putting through, so they can understand the situation that the learner's in, and this is where they've found their evidence from, because not every plant is the same.
I like to think that the coach is someone the operator feels that they can talk to any time about anything. If you get stuck, I can help.
Phone call away, email away, just to help you, guide you, and to say, yeah, mate, you're on the right track.
If you're not quite sure about which direction a question is going, for instance, or if you are not sure how you're supposed to answer something, I'm the guy who can clarify the situation.
And also, we have people that work within the industry that aren't quite so good at the old schooling thing and really aren't too keen on writing things down. So this is an opportunity for them to go away and find out and learn things. They can talk to me and we can record those conversations.
So he's there to encourage, he's there to guide, and he's there to try and make your journey through DAIRYCRAFT a lot easier.
Look forward to seeing you on board.